What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, we got the big fight coming up tonight in Melbourne, Australia at the Marble Stadium. Of course, I'm talking about the undisputed matchup between the unified 135-pound lightweight champion George Ferocious Kambosos. He will be taking on Devin the Dream Haney, 135-pound WBC champion for all the marbles, guys. Both of these guys are undefeated, so this ought to be a great matchup tonight. It's going to be on ESPN, and I think it's going to be on ESPN Plus for the American viewers as well. You guys might want to check your local listings for what time the fight comes on in your area. Now, yesterday at the weigh-in, a little bit of controversy. George Kambosos did not make weight on his first try. As far as the weight goes, Devin Haney came in on the scale at 134.9 pounds. George, after he stepped on the scale a second time, after they put the towel up, he weighed in at 135.36 pounds on the scale. So he came back about a little bit over an hour later, and he did make weight. And it was a lot of excuses being thrown around why he didn't make weight on the first try. I heard his team talking about the too many people being on the stage. They were talking about the boards not being even on stage. They said the scale needed recalibrating. I even heard George come back after he made weight and said that he did it on purpose, playing the art of war, psychological warfare with Devin Haney, which I thought was, kind of out there. Didn't really make any sense, and it was just a lot of excuses being thrown around, and I really didn't like that. Sometimes you miss weight. It just depends. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a discipline issue. Sometimes you could just have too much sodium in your system. Maybe stress. A lot of things play into not making weight. But when you're at this level and you're a professional, people expect you to make weight. And when you don't, there's going to be some criticism of it. Just take it like a man and just do better next time. Now, Devin Haney, even though he's been through, I think, a lot of adversity leading up to this fight. You guys know he had a situation with his father not being able to come over to Australia and being granted a visa at the 11th hour. His father is his head trainer, so you really need your head trainer there. He didn't even make it to the weigh-in. I think he was on his way. He's probably there by now, I'm sure. He had the situation with him being called a traitor to his country, a rat, the stuff with Teofimo Lopez. And of course, he's in hostile territory because he's over in Australia. So, he's getting a lot of boos over there. And he was still able to make weight despite all of this. And George is at home. He didn't make weight. So there's no excuses for that. Just take it like a man and, come back better next time. Now, I did think George looked a little soft at the weigh-in. I thought he looked a little weight drained. So will this play a part in the fight? I'm not sure. We're just going to have to wait and see tonight when it goes down. I do think Devin Haney will prevail in the fight. I think it'll probably be a split decision. I don't see Devin Haney knocking out Kambosos. I think he'll put more of a boxing clinic on. I think he's just a superior boxer when it comes to him and George. George does have a lot of heart, in my opinion. He will press Devin, I think, a lot. He may get tired down in the later rounds, but he says he loves to fight, and I believe him for one. He like I said, he trains hard, and he has a lot on the line. He's the unified champion. He's looking to become undisputed. Both of these guys are. Devin Haney finally getting that big fight that he wanted to, and both of these guys, I think, are going to be on their A game tonight. They have to be. They have to be. George has a lot of pressure on him as well. He's over in his home country. He has a lot of eyes on him, and he has to perform tonight. But I do think Devin Haney will prevail in this fight. I just think he's the better fighter of the two. But it's boxing, like I said before. Anything can happen. So we don't really know until it happens. So, but you guys tell me what you think in the comment section about the fight tonight. Were you a little disappointed that Kambosos didn't make weight? How do you feel about Devin Haney having to deal with the fact that his father wasn't able to be there until the 11th hour? Who do you think will win this fight tonight? You guys let me know in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.